Hi everyone, it's Erin. Welcome to Lit Cocktail. So I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys and tell you guys what it's going to be all about, what our channel is going to be doing, the kind of videos we're going to be putting up, and get some feedback from you and see what you would like. So, weekly, going to be having a drink. Today I have my, I think this is a teacup, but it says more whiskey please. And I put a vodka cranberry. So it's a little bit of a mash of everything in there. Ooh, I use the very natural cranberry juice. It's very tart. It's good if you don't like sweet drinks. So I'll wait for you guys. Go ahead and grab your tea, coffee, wine, whatever your drink of choice is for today. Anyways, so these are my bookshelves. My boba. Hello, boba. My favorite piece ever. Okay, so we're going to be doing book reviews, we're going to be doing book hauls, cover reveals, hopefully some author interviews, some panel discussions, things like that, and we'd love to hear what you want to see, what you guys want to hear about. But today I thought what I would do is share with you what's on my bookshelf right now, what I'm reading, and also what you guys can be expecting to see next. So in terms of what I like to read, it's a whole mixture of stuff. So I like to read a lot of YA, some contemporary YA, a lot of sort of fantasy, science fiction YA, science fiction, fantasy, adult, also regular fiction. A couple non-fiction pieces have definitely caught my eye too. So it's a whole mixture of stuff, and it sort of changes based off of what mood I'm in, as well as what month it is. So a little background on me, I'm also a writer, so I choose books that sort of inspire me, not only as a reader with great characters and great storylines, but also ones that I feel like are going to make me a better writer, that have beautiful sentence structures, beautiful stories, great characters, great plot devices, all that sort of stuff. And I recently went to a writer's critique where we shared our work. And after the writing critique was over, there was a lot of discussions on authors and sort of the masters of the genre, and this was sort of a fantasy science fiction focused writing group. And the names and the authors, I just was like, I haven't read any of these books or any of these authors. So I immediately went home and did a lot of research and said, these are the must-read books that I absolutely have to read, and it sort of spawned into what books I wanted to read and what books were out recently and what books sort of I thought would influence me more as a writer and which were sort of like on my absolutely must-read list. So that's where sort of my idea started, and now I'm here. So I want to share with you a couple things that are on my book list. So one of the YA books I had that was on my Christmas wish list my husband gave me, yay, was Marie Lu's Young Elite. So this is her new series, the first one after Legend, which I really liked as sort of, if you're in that sort of divergent, post-apocalyptic, which has sort of been a little overdone now, but that was one of the series I thought was pretty well done. So I was interested in reading her new book, so this is on my YA category of books that I'm reading. Another YA that I have reading is Neal Shusterman's Unwind, which has been on my reading list for a long time now, and I know this is sort of on a lot of people's lists of sort of really good YA books to read. I sort of started reading it. It's a little slow to get into, I think, into the characters. They're not quite as alive as some of the other ones, but still kind of giving this one a try. We'll see about that one soon. Okay, one book that's been circling around. It's going to be made into a movie soon, sort of the sci-fi gamer generation Ready Player One. So I got this recently from Amazon, and I was so excited to dig into it. So this is definitely high up on my list of things to sort of devour, and it's a pretty short read. Well, maybe not. It's about a little less than 400 pages long. But I've seen a lot of people post this on Instagram, talking about it on Goodreads, so I'm really excited to kind of dig into this one and sort of see what it's all about before the movie gets made. Another one that was on the NPR's Best Books of 2014 was one of N.K. Jemisin's 100,000 Kingdoms. So this is a more of an adult fantasy. It's actually been on my bookshelf for a while now, but I haven't sort of picked it up. I think the one that was on the NPR list was sort of later in the series, but I know that this was a really good fantasy series, so I really wanted to sink my teeth into this one, see what this is all about. So I will definitely keep you guys posted on that one as well. So I recently went to the bookstore and I rented a couple, I recently went to the library, not the bookstore, and I got a couple things from the library. Two of the ones I finished already, which is Anna Dressed in Blood, which you will see a review on shortly, and also Daryl Gregory's After Party, which you will also see a review on forthcoming, hint hint, as well as this one I haven't read yet, which is The Gates of Thread and Stone, which I keep seeing sort of on my Amazon recommended list, as well as seen some good reviews on this on Goodreads. So I'm definitely interested in digging into this one. I think it has to do with time travel and sort of fantasy world with, stuffs. So I'm interested in checking this one out too. This is more along the YA list. It seems to be a lot of YA on here, but that's okay. Another one, YA, so I got this when I was at Barnes Noble a while ago. This is Jennifer Armentrout's Lux series, the first two, so Obsidian and Onyx. This is a little bit more like sci-fi YA because it has to do with aliens. But I'm excited. I've heard really good things. One of my really good friends, she's all in for this series, so and I just binge watched Roswell a couple of months ago, so I definitely am in the mood for something like this. So I'm really excited about this, and this is good because I have a big plane trip coming up and I can sort of read this, pass the time. Anyways, have you read this? What do you think? What else do I got on here? Oh, here's a fun one. I have Dr. Zhivago on here. Ugh. Russian literature. So this is sort of in the classic literature. This was actually on my bookshelf and I sort of saw it and I was like, I should read this because it's something that I think like the prose and the story, and it's kind of like that romantic sort of era of prose and fiction and stuff like that. So anyways, so this is sort of my classic literature must read sections. Okay. The last thing that I have, one more from my YA section. Okay, so I got this beautiful book, An Ember in the Ashes. So this has been all over Instagram, all over Goodreads. So I'm so excited. The cover is beautiful, and I'm absolutely, ooh, look, Brandon Sanderson is on here as giving a little shout out. Well, look at that. Ooh. So anyways, definitely going to be reading this one. I will be doing a review on that for sure. Okay, so, alright, so that's what's on my reading list, my reading shelf, what I'm reading right now, what I will be reading, what you guys should be seeing a review of. But let me know, what are you reading right now? What are you looking forward to? What's coming out later this month, later this summer that you're looking forward to reading? Tell me in the comments below, and follow me on Instagram at Lit Cocktail, and I'll kind of share with you what books I'm reading, and you can sort of share with me what books you're reading. If you'd like to be a part of the Lit Cocktail, go ahead and subscribe. Tell me what you're reading, what books you'd love to see reviewed. What would you put on your ultimate education, ultimate literature education list? What's on there? What's not on there? What books, classic books, do you think are worth reading? What do you think worth skipping? I mean, I read a bunch of books in high school and college as well, but these are the books that I never read, never had the chance to read, maybe ones I'm revisiting, you know, all over the place. So what are your ultimate favorite books, high school, college, since then, that you've discovered, that you've rediscovered, that you would definitely recommend to a reader interested in reading books? Tell me below. Alrighty, so you've got your assignment, I've got my assignment, I've got my drink. Hopefully you got your drink. Until next time, Cheers, guys.